Hello everyone, this is Lisa from Lisa Grateful Me. Welcome to my video. I am very excited about this video today. I think I'm going to be implementing something in my budget journey that is going to change my life. I am really tired of living paycheck to paycheck. And last night, my husband and I had a long conversation and we came up with a game plan. And I can't wait to share it with you. However, it is Monday, and every Monday in December, we are playing a game together, a savings challenge game. And this one should be fun. It's a little different than the other ones that we've done. It's a picture game, and you get to guess to see if you can figure out what the picture is. So let's get into it. I'm going to go ahead. If you haven't grabbed your envelope, you can get this over on my Ko-fi shop. You just go on over to Lisa Grateful Me Ko-fi shop, grab the envelope, cut it out, and get ready. I'm going to pause for a minute, and then we will start right into the game. All right, here we go. Welcome to the Picture Game Christmas Edition. Are you ready to save some money and have fun? Guess what the picture is. For every right answer, add $1 to your cash envelope. Every wrong answer, it's $2. Let's get going. You have 10 seconds for each picture. What do you think this is? Looks nice and warm. Did you guess Christmas blanket? If you did, put $1 in. If not, add $2. What could this possibly be? I got that one right. Moving on to the next one. This one may be a little bit harder. Think about it. Did you guess wish list? Did you get it right? Oh, this one every kid loves. Come on, adults, you can get it. Did you guess Santa's sleigh? What could this be? Think about it. What do you think? Did you guess the holiday season? Now that's a wrap. Total up how many right answers and how many wrong and stuff. So how much money did you save with our little mini savings challenge picture game? Leave the number amount in the comments. How did you do? Did you do really good? I did pretty good. I just love doing a savings challenge from start to finish with each of you each Monday, and I hope you like that as well. All right, it is time to get into what my husband and I came up with and how we brainstormed, and we are hoping to change our life to not live paycheck to paycheck anymore. And we're also so excited about learning and growing and tweaking things and seeing if our idea can come about. You know, you never know in life unless you try. You have to take a leap of faith. And that's what we're doing. We're taking a leap of faith with our finances and doing something differently. Because in the past, what we've been doing probably hasn't served us very well. So let me explain to you what we're going to do and the tools that we are going to be using to be able to bring this about. Let me move my planner aside. Isn't this the cutest planner, you guys? Have you gotten yourself a planner for the new year to keep yourself organized? I'm a pen and paper kind of girl. I know I'm old-fashioned, but I just love the papers. I love everything about planners, and I'm going to link some of my favorite ones down in the description box. If you guys want to get organized with me and follow along with trying to get your life together, you can check out those links. Okay, here we go. So our big plan is to use our sinking funds to stop living paycheck to paycheck. And I'm going to get my little sheet here. I'm going to do an example. So these are the sinking funds, the categories in which I am going to be working on. My husband has his own set. He pays almost for all the bills in our home. There's just a few that I'm in charge of, the ones associated with my business, and a few for the family. So I'm going to go over those with you. I'm going to tell you what my sinking funds are and then how I'm going to use them. Okay, first of all, I have Google Storage. I pay $4 a month for that. Then I have ancestry.com. Do you guys know this about me? I love doing family history, and I am a family history nut. I work on it every single week and have for years and years. So I love it. That's important to me. Then I have an Amazon account. And on my Amazon account, I pay it by the year, but we are going to turn it into a monthly sinking fund. So my amount is $15. I have Instant Ink, you guys, for all the printing that I do. I do hundreds of pages of printing a month. And you guys, this is the cheapest way ever. If you have a printer, all you need to have good quality copies is Instant Ink and a certain kind of paper. And I can link that down in the description. And I just get that on Amazon. But anyways, then I have Canva. Canva I use as the tool to create all of my savings challenges and all the things that you see here on my video. I have a life insurance policy, which is $51.39. And then I have 3 bills. You guys know last year I had some major medical bills related to my health, and I have some extensive bills. And things like this is kind of part of the reason why we've been living paycheck to paycheck. We also have 3 type 1 diabetics. We spend a lot of money on medical bills, and that has kind of allowed us to kind of seriously survive paycheck to paycheck. And I'm just tired of it. We're going to do things differently. So bill number 1 is for $140. Bill number 2 is for $170. And bill number 3 is for $330. Now, this one is a bill that is my biggest medical bill. And I have a payment plan set up with them. And so this is the amount that I have to come up with. And then I'm in charge of the food for my family. One really nice thing, you guys, is that this bill, these 3 bills, once they're gone out of my life, look at the money I'm putting towards them in the month. After these are gone, I will be able to use this money elsewhere in my budget. And so this is important for me to get rid of these and also to put them in the system. So the first thing that I did is I added up. My very first goal, of course, is that I have to pay my current bills. So I am going to be putting in my sinking funds. Here's my sinking fund binder. I have a new one for this year. I am going to, in my Google envelope, I'm going to be putting $4 every month. In my Ancestry one, $10 every month, because I need to pay my current bills. Okay, that's a given. Everybody has to do that. Then I want to get ahead on each of these bills 2 months, and I'm going to show you why. So here we go. Google right here, the first month is $4. And then to get ahead 2 months, I need to come up with the current bill and the 2 months payments. I need to come up with $12. And then I have it designed for every single one of these, what I need to come up with. Now, the reason why we did this is we're going to have 2 bank accounts. In the first bank account, we will have all the money in there for our current bills. Okay, so we know that one account, like I can do an automatic withdrawals on my different bills, and the money will be there for that. But in the other account, we eventually, and it's going to be a process, we eventually want 2 months ahead in each of these categories. So how that will work is once it's the first of every month, the money in the account that has the extra, the current amount that I need to pay for that month will slide over. And then, so here I need to draw this out for you. Okay, here's account 1 and here's account 2. This one has 1 month and 2 month ahead. This one is our current bills. Okay, this is how it's going to work. When it's the first of every month, the money that's in here is for 1 month is going to go into here to pay my current bills. And then the bills will be paid out of that. After this amount right here goes over to there will still be 1 month of money for the bills. Then as our paycheck comes in, that money will go back in here. So it's going to be a cycle. So here we go. We're going to have our current amount in here. This money is going to go into there for the current amount. This one will have 1 month in here. And then our paychecks will trickle in. Then the next month, we'll transfer 1 month in. There'll always be a month in here, and our paycheck will be feeding it. And so basically that is how we're going to start. And we're going to stop living paycheck to paycheck. By getting 2 months ahead, it allows us to have a cycle or a continued flow where we always will have money to pay for the current bills. We'll always have 1 month in here, and then our paycheck will be feeding that. So we will not be living paycheck to paycheck because we will always be ahead of the game. And in this circle and in this process, we will go ahead and have the ease and no stress knowing that that's the case. Now, our first goal is to get 2 months ahead. Then we're going to move on to 3 months, and we're going to move on to 4 months until we get to, I think we decided that we want to do up to 6 months. It's so beautiful. All this money will be stacked here and waiting for the time when they need to be paid, where we will transfer 1 month's worth over here. There will always be at least 1 month's worth in here, and then plus our paychecks will be feeding into this account. And that is how we're going to do it. Now, because this is a new process for me, and I'm a sinking fund and a savings challenge creator, I came up with some really cute tools. And I'm going to show you what these tools are, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to use my YouTube money and my Etsy money to feed these sinking funds to be able to get ahead of the game. So in this, I have different categories. Let me just show you. First of all, I want you to know that there's 2 sections that you can print out and write whatever you want to call these. Okay, so let's say this one says savings, and let's say you have 3 savings accounts. You could write savings 1, savings 2, so you can customize this to fit your needs. So I have 2 pages of these that I printed out because I need to use those. Oh, and this is this week's freebie, you guys. With a $20 purchase, look at this. This is so cute. And this will be over on my Etsy store. So make $20 purchase on Etsy, you get those free. Oh, and here's some more I created. They're in the wrong pile. Okay, wait, we don't want to get to this yet. This is going to be exciting. So here's the different categories. I have cell phone, family fun, Father's Day, personal care, don't you love that? Mother's Day, Valentine's, Easter, Halloween, and birthdays. In January, you guys, I have $450 worth that I need to come up with for birthdays because we have so many birthdays in January. There's Christmas, emergency, and medical. There's home, dentist, and hobbies. Oh, I think I did cell phone and Father's Day and family fun. St. Patrick's Day, car maintenance, and stock up. Stock up is really important to me. So these are some of the categories that I made. If you guys want different categories, I am always more than welcome to create it. I can make a second packet with, different categories, or I can even make some more blank ones so that you guys can customize it. Now, along with these, there are 2 types of trackers. And, well, there's 1 type of trackers, but let me see if I got it here. Oh, boy. Is it in here? Let's see. Okay, well, there is a cute tracker that is absolutely adorable. Let me see if I've got it in here. I don't. Oh my. Did I print it out? Okay, I will print it out and show it to you guys at the end of the video. So basically, it is like, hang on. It is like, let me move. Aha. Okay, I can show you an example of one that doesn't have the frog theme. So it's like this, but it has a frog theme. So you could keep track this way. So in this one, I have my home, my go amount, and then how much I contributed. And that's the tracker that I've been using. But this one is a frog one. And so it matches the set. Then I decided that these are super cute. And some people would want to track using these. So these would actually just fit into the envelope. And I gave them the categories here, and then there's blank ones for you to use for the ones that you customize. Now, here is another tool that I love. So let's write on this one, for example, Google. Google is my very first one, and I'm going to do this like the snowball method. I'm going to concentrate on the very first one, the smallest amount. So let's say in my sinking fund that is Google, I put in $4. Okay, well, that is just my regular payment, and I need to put $4 in there every month. But let's say I had a little bit of extra money and I decided to do another $4. So I would write $4 here and know that that is a future payment. Okay, so I have one of my future payments and I'm trying to get two, right? In order for this process to work. And let's say I went to lunch and I paid with cash and I had $4 extra. I could come back in here and write $4 in this one, and I would have two extra payments, which would fulfill what I'm trying to do, because I already have $4 in there for this month, and then a time before I put 4 more, and then I put 4 here. So I had the total of $12 to be 2 months ahead. Once my envelope is 2 months ahead, the future payments I am going to take and put in the bank. I am going to put them over into this category, okay? Because I am 2 months ahead, so it will sit in this bank account. So then that one will be totally taken care of. Then I'm going to move on to Ancestry. When I have more money or a finished savings challenge, I know that every month I need to put $10 in here, but let's say I had an extra $20. I could put that in there, and then I will have met the need of my $30 to be 2 months ahead. I could come over here and I could write $10 future payment for Ancestry. $10 future payment for Ancestry. And then these will be placeholders in my envelope because I will know that that requirement is met and that money is sitting over into this account. I hope this is making sense. It might not, but you know me. So how am I going to fund my sinking funds? Well, let me show you how. I am going to, on Mondays, work on my bag of money envelopes, which are my favorite envelope challenge. Are my favorite challenges. And I'm also, I changed my mind. Sorry. I will be working on this binder on Fridays with my Savings with Friends, because all these challenges are from all my different friends in YouTube land. So look at this. This is 100 mini savings challenges with a twist. This is how this is going to work. I have the numbers here, numbers 1 to 20. I will be rolling a D20. And I'm going to roll it, and let's say I roll 9. So I will be working on the mini savings challenges in this pocket. I also will roll a D6, and let's say I roll the D6 and I roll a 4. Then I would put $4 towards that challenge. Once these challenges are completed, and I'm planning to get through all 100 of them by the end of the year, I will take that money when it's completed. I will go ahead and come over here and I will put the money in one of my sinking funds. Okay, now, if you've noticed, I have lots of categories besides just these ones that I'm really trying to work on. How I'm going to do that is I'm working on these ones first, but when I stuff them, I'm also going to give every single category at least $1 or $2, depending on how much money I have. And that is how that is going to work. So my goal is to work on these first 10. I'm going to do it the snowball method, where I start with the smallest one first, and then I'm going to go to the next one and the next one. But remember, I always have to put in the monthly amount until we get all of this saved up for 2 months ahead. So that is how things are going to work. And with the money that I saved in our pitcher game, I will be adding it to one of my sinking funds, my first sinking fund, and putting the $4 in, and then I get to add future payments as well. So you will see me stuff this on Friday, because I'm going to do Friday. Well, actually, hang on. All this is going to start in the new year. I'm going to put this money, because I am going to use that for my sinking funds. I'm going to put this in here, and then starting January 1 is when we are going to get going, and we're going to add all this money. Now, through the rest of December, you guys, I am going to be working on my Christmas savings challenges. Those Christmas savings challenges, at the end of the month, I'm going to save as much as I can. I will be using some money for some of the holidays, because that's just a given. But the money that I don't spend, I'm going to save it up, and we are going to start on January 1, and we are going to add it into these categories. So this is how my husband and I are going to stop living paycheck to paycheck. I hope all of you will get on the wagon and do that. Now, these trackers right here are available in my Etsy shop. And then if you order these, I will gift you these trackers. And I will do that through this whole week. Then after that, I'm going to put these on my Ko-fi shop, and people that want to buy them, if they want, they can just purchase them then. And I will also add this in as a freebie for you, for those that want to do this with me, that want to get 2 months ahead, so you can create a cycle so you never ever have to live paycheck to paycheck again. All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging in there with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. There were so many fun things that we did. I love this idea. I appreciate you. Oh, and before I go, I have a Christmas card. And this is from Jill. And look how cute. She has a darling sticker in here. I almost don't want to rip the sticker. Let's see if I can get underneath it. I need a letter opener. Okay. Jill, thank you for thinking of me and being so kind. It's that time of year. Hi, Lisa, wishing you and your family a wonderful holiday season. When smiles are bright, hearts are open, and joy, peace, and love seem to be everywhere you look. Hope that it finds you enjoying everything this season has to offer. Thank you for the abundance of savings challenges you create. I'm looking forward to saving even more in 2026. Yes, yes. Thanks to your various envelope challenges. All my best, Jill. Oh, Jill, thank you. That is just beautiful. You guys, I love to save my cards. I love thinking and pulling them out and reading words of encouragement when there's times that I'm having a hard time. And it just brings me joy and uplifts me. So Jill, thank you for making me smile. And I'm going to be adding this beautiful card to my holiday season's cards. All right, everyone, have a lovely day. Catch you in the next one. Bye.